Okay, come back again to the Dhamma journey today. That I'm very appreciate about the Buddha teaching that can spreading around the world, and everyone try to practice the knowledge from the Buddha teaching for have a good life. So today we will learn about the attraction of the Buddha teaching, why it's so very important, and you can learn from the teaching of the Buddha that is so very beautiful and can apply for have a good life in every momentum, especially right now, right here. We need the knowledge so much for overcome the special situation, COVID-19, and know how to manage emotion, manage your mind in the appropriate way for understand the life and understand the world better. So let's enjoy together. Today's topic, the attraction of Buddha's teaching. The first question, Kamma. Why Buddha's teachings are so attractive in the modern day? If you have some idea, please feel free to share in the comment why Buddha teaching are so attractive in the modern day. Feel free to share. Sadhu. You know, it is something is so very interesting. Isaac Newton discovered the law of gravity, the founding law of all physical laws, under the apple tree. From the story, one day, Isaac Newton, he sit under the tree, and then during the comfortable feeling, during the calm, the peaceful momentum, and then the apple fall down and just touch Isaac Newton, and he wondered and he tried to find a way that why the apple that come that fall from the top and then down. It's like the law of gravity that everything, every object in the world that fall down to the ground. It's so very interesting, right? And this is the some knowledge from the Isaac Newton that he discovered the law of gravity can change the scientific, right? The scientific about the way to understand the law of gravity. And the Buddha discovered the law of Kamma or Kamma, action, the founding law of all spiritual laws, under the Bodhi tree. So this is the deep discovered by the Buddha, that he discovered something that have effect to everyone in the world. The law of action, the law of Kamma, every action that have consequence for our life. It's like example, if you put the ball to the wall and then the wall will come back to you, reflect, right? And for the someone, if someone don't know about the law of action, and if you don't know the law of action, what will happen? You can not know how to do something good, right? Because we know this very important, the law of Kamma, the law of action. can make you have a good life. If you do good, good come to you. If you do bad, bad come to you, right? Or you reap what you sow. That familiar with you to understand the concept. So this is the characters of Buddha teachings, or it can call the Dhamma. Dhamma, this is that something is so very, very pure, very nature, right? Everything is, it can call nature. Number 1, universal. Number 2, self-evident. Number 3, timeless. Number 1, universal. It's like the Dhamma can spread to everyone to learn to practice. Ahypasical is so very awesome, inviting inspection, right? The Buddha have the something is so very unique. Ahypasical, just come and see. Don't believe everything that I said, but you can try to have the experience by yourself. It's example when you practice meditation. Sometimes you can release your stress, release your worry, release everything that negative, right? When you practice meditation, you can, for the meditation, you can understand the value of meditation when you try to practice all the any Dhamma that you learn, giving, entering space, that you can try, and when you try, you can experience by yourself, by your good action. Number 2, self-evident. It's like the Pachatham, directly experience. Self-evident, directly experience. You can experience directly in the something from the teaching of the Buddha. It's like the truth. It's like the sun, the full moon, that the truth, right? The truth. And we have suffering, right? Everyone has suffering, and everything, all the changing all the time. It's so very truth also, and it's very directly. Sometimes you were young, you were to have the moment when you are young, like the children, and you grow up to become the teenager, and then grow up to become the adult. Everything is changing, right? Everything is changing. Your life is changing, and have two way, right? Good and bad. Just directly experience and can feel the experience by yourself. Number 3, timeless. It can call Garigo. It means always true regardless of time. Right? 2,500 years ago, that the human that have defilement also. Greed, hatred, and delusion. And today, right now, the people have defilement also. Greed, delusion, greed, hatred, and delusion. And for the future, it will have the same defilement: greed, hatred, and delusion, and delusion all the time. Like the timeless. The Dhamma that the Buddha give to us is timeless. It not depend on the time, but depend on the way that you use to action in daily life. Buddha teaching is a universal knowledge which everyone could learn from believer, non-believer, or even artist. Anyone can learn the Buddha teaching. It light a way for understand the life and the world better, and can feel free from something that negative, something that suffer. because you train the mind, right? You train your action in the positive way. Do good, avoid bad, and purify the mind. It's for all, for everyone. Buddha teaching it's for everyone to learn and practice in daily life. This is the two problems of human, right? We have the two problems that happen all the time. Number one, internal problems. It's like birth, aging, sickness, and death. Right? Everyone have the experience like that. Someone that aging right now, sometimes we are sickness from the some situation, and then you can see someone die all the time. It's normal. And number two, external problem is either harmed by other people or natural disaster. External problem is cannot control, right? It depends on the other thing from the outside that have opportunity to happen all the time. Or some situation right now is like the COVID-19. We don't know, but it happened from the outside and have effect to everyone in this world. And for the internal problem, it's like the internal problem in yourself, for yourself. Birth, aging, sickness, and death. Only yourself can know, can facing the experience. And this is the you can control. You can control yourself, take care of yourself more and more to maintain the body, maintain the physical body to be better. Two universal characteristics. Number one, impermanence. Number two, suffering. Number one, impermanent, like everything around the world. People or things, it also changing all the time. Changing to the destroy, to the decay, right? Sometimes is if you look the tree or look the leaf of the tree that have the time when grow up, and then one day everything is gone, right? Sometimes die. And human being also, or the animal, is impermanent. We come to have the little bit of time and then we come to die all the time. So don't recklessness in your life. Number two, suffering. Everyone in this world have the experience about suffer or the suffering from the something that you like, that you don't like, that you love, anything that have effect, or you lost someone that you love, or sometimes you lost the thing that stay with you all the time, but one day it's gone. So it can feel sad to lose something in life that we have lost home, lost job, lost some beloved one, lost some friend. It's so very suffer for this moment. This is the Buddha said, health is the most patient gain, and contentment a great wealth. A trustworthy person is the best kinsman. Nibbana, the highest bliss from the Buddha. Nowadays, right, COVID-19 come, we need to stop everything and come back to take care your health, because the health is so very important, more than everything, right? If without health you cannot do anything, you cannot practice meditation, you cannot learn about wisdom, you cannot do work because you lost your health. And the contentment is the get well. Without contentment you cannot enjoy with the something that you have. You cannot happy with the something that you have, right? A trustworthy person is the best kinsman, like some friend that you can trust them all the time. You can tell many stories about yourself to them to listen because you believe them, you trust them. It takes time to have a good friend. Nibbana, the highest bliss. Every time that you practice meditation, it's like the way that can approach the way of Nibbana, the way of happiness. It's so very amazing. 4 important area of our life. Every the teaching of the Buddha is very related with the 4 important area of our life: health, body. Number 2, wealth, mind. Number 3, relationship, heart. And number 4, fulfillment or spirit. And everything that connect to each other. If you have good body, you can have good mind, right? It support each other because human being have the 2 parts that very important: have body and then have the mind. If the body not good, the mind is not good also. If you have the good mind, you can enjoy with yourself, and the body is well good also. So this is something that very foundation and very deep, simple but very profound. Number 1, giving versus greed. Number 2, self-discipline versus hatred. Number 3, meditation versus delusion. For the right side or the giving, that highlight with the blue color. This is some way that can make you happy. And for the different color, the red color, this is something that can make you feel bad, make you feel unhappy. So happy people tend to make other people happy also. But for the unhappy people tend to make other people unhappy also. So should to be the way to become the happy person, to become the happy people all the time, and practice only positive way, only the highlight: giving, self-discipline, and meditation. So 4 kinds of giving. Number 1, giving of material objects. It very easy to give, right? Any material object that you can give to people that need help. Number 2, giving of worldly knowledge, or the knowledge that you give someone to have a good job, to understand how to work well. Number 3, giving of spiritual knowledge. It like me to give the Dhamma knowledge, the spiritual knowledge to everyone around the world, to understand the life and the world better. And this is the way for have a good life. Number 4, forgiving is very important to give some chance to someone that ever to make mistake. Give some chance to someone, and then they will become the better person. They try to become the better person because everything not perfect. Just accept and understand to each other. When you forgive yourself, you can forgive other people. It's so very easily to forgiving, and can make the good relationship for the someone that you don't like, that you like. Just forgiving and make the good time together. 5 kinds of self-discipline is so very important also. It's like the way to protect yourself, not harm to yourself and not harm to other people. And have the fighting is like the foundation that everyone must practice in daily life. No killing, no stealing, no committing adultery, no using false speech, and the last one, no taking intoxicants. I will forget the last one, no taking intoxicants, because every time that you taking intoxicants, it make you lost your consciousness, make you lost your mindfulness, and then you tend to have opportunity to do something wrong because you lost your consciousness, right? Two kinds of meditation. Number one, peacefulness meditation, samatha. Number two, insight meditation, vipassana. It's so very important that every day that we practice meditation together to refine the mind to be clean and clear. So this is the conclude from the attraction of the Buddha teaching that I would like to give to everyone. 2 steps to joy and to happiness. Number 1, touch short-term happiness, but do not hold on. Balance it all things. Number 2, keep striving for long-term. True happiness rising from goodness. So the easy concept that you can remember the Buddha teaching: avoid bad, do good, and purify the mind. So I hope everyone enjoy for the attraction of the Buddha teaching today. You can apply to keep yourself by avoid bad, do good, and purify the mind. It's very simple and very profound. If you can do it, you can have a good life every day. Okay, thank you so much for listening. You can apply this knowledge of the Buddha teaching for have a good life, and I hope everyone, after this topic, you will reflect yourself every day about your action, about make yourself enjoy in the long term, right? In the long term, like the sustainability. Just avoid bad or something that negative, just avoid, and then do good, do something that have benefit to you, benefit to yourself, and then benefit to other people, because you become the good friend to other people to know how to have a good life. And then purify the mind by practice meditation every day via daily mind shower. So sadhu, thank you for listening my topic. See you next time.